Hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more videos. Facts of tallest buildings in the world. The tallest building in the world is the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, United Arab Emirates, with a height of 828 meters (2,716 feet). The second tallest building is the Shanghai Tower in Shanghai, China, standing at 632 meters (2,073 feet). The third tallest building is the Abraj Al Bayt Clock Tower in Mecca, Saudi Arabia, with a height of 601 meters (1,971 feet). These three buildings are part of a group of skyscrapers known as supertall buildings, defined as structures exceeding 300 meters (984 feet) in height. The construction of tall buildings has been made possible by advancements in engineering and building materials, such as steel and reinforced concrete. Tall buildings are often used for office space, residential units, or tourist attractions, and have become symbols of a city's prosperity and modernity. Some of the tallest buildings in the world are located in East Asia, particularly in China and South Korea, as well as in the Middle East and North America. Tall buildings can also have environmental impacts, such as increased energy use, wind tunnel effects, and the heat island effect, which contributes to higher temperatures in urban areas. To mitigate these effects, many tall buildings are being designed with sustainable features, such as energy-efficient systems, green roofs, and rainwater harvesting systems. The trend of building taller buildings continues, with several structures over 700 meters (2,296 feet) currently under construction or in the planning stages. The race to build the tallest building in the world has been ongoing for decades, with various countries and cities competing to claim the title. However, some experts question the value of this competition, and argue that the focus should instead be on building sustainable, livable, and safe buildings that meet the needs of their communities. In addition to being tall, some of the world's most famous buildings are also known for their unique designs, such as the twisted shape of the Tour Odeon in Monaco or the sail-like silhouette of the Burj Al Arab in Dubai. The construction of tall buildings also requires a great deal of resources, including large amounts of materials, skilled labor, and significant financial investment. As cities continue to grow and populations continue to rise, the demand for tall buildings is likely to increase, especially in urban areas where land is scarce. While tall buildings have traditionally been associated with cities, there are also instances of tall buildings being constructed in rural areas, such as the 634-meter (2,082-foot) tall Canton Tower in Guangzhou, China. With advances in technology and design, it is possible that the limits of what is possible in terms of building height will continue to be pushed. Despite the challenges and environmental impacts associated with tall buildings, they remain a defining feature of many cities and will likely continue to be a symbol of human achievement for generations to come. The design and construction of tall buildings also raises safety concerns, particularly in the event of fires or earthquakes. To address these concerns, building codes and regulations have been established to ensure the safety of occupants and the public, including requirements for fireproofing, evacuation plans, and seismic design. The maintenance and upkeep of tall buildings can also be complex and costly, requiring regular inspections and updates to systems such as elevators, HVAC systems, and fire suppression systems. In addition to being tall, many of the world's most famous buildings are also known for their iconic status, such as the Empire State Building in New York or the Eiffel Tower in Paris. Despite the challenges, the trend towards building taller structures is likely to continue, driven by the demand for more living and working space in urban areas and the desire to create landmarks and symbols of a city's identity and prosperity. As the design and construction of tall buildings continues to evolve, the focus will likely shift towards making these structures more sustainable, energy efficient, and resilient in the face of changing environmental conditions. Cost of tallest building to make. The cost of constructing the tallest building in the world, the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, was estimated to be around $1.5 billion United States dollars. However, the exact cost of building tall structures varies widely based on factors such as location, materials used, and the size and complexity of the building. The cost of building a tall structure also depends on the design and features included, such as energy-efficient systems, public spaces, and amenities for occupants. Additionally, the cost of financing, permits, and construction labor also affects the overall cost of building a tall building. In general, tall buildings tend to be more expensive to construct than shorter structures due to the specialized engineering, materials, and labor required. However, the investment in building tall can also pay off over time, as these structures are often highly sought after for office and residential space and can be a valuable asset for the city and its residents. Safety of tall buildings. The safety of tall buildings is a major concern for architects, engineers, and building codes and regulations. To ensure the safety of occupants and the public, a number of measures are taken during the design and construction of tall structures. Some of these measures include fireproofing. Fireproofing is a critical aspect of tall building design, and measures are taken to prevent the spread of fire and to ensure safe evacuation. Fire suppression systems. Tall buildings typically have fire suppression systems, such as sprinklers and fire alarms, to help contain and extinguish fires. Seismic design. Tall buildings are often designed to withstand earthquakes and other natural disasters to ensure their stability and prevent collapse. Emergency evacuation plans. Emergency evacuation plans are developed to ensure the safe exit of occupants in the event of a fire or other emergency. Inspection and maintenance. Regular inspections and maintenance of systems such as elevators, HVAC, and fire suppression systems are necessary to ensure the safety and reliability of tall structures. Building codes and regulations. Building codes and regulations are established to ensure that tall structures meet minimum safety standards and to minimize the risk of accidents and injuries. Overall, the safety of tall buildings is a top priority and is achieved through a combination of careful design, rigorous testing, and ongoing maintenance. Duration of making tall buildings. The duration of constructing a tall building can vary widely based on factors such as the size and complexity of the building, the availability of materials and labor, and the construction methods used. Typically, the construction of a tall building can take several years, from the planning and design phase to the completion of the structure. For example, the construction of the Burj Khalifa in Dubai, which is the tallest building in the world, took around 6 years from start to finish. The duration of construction can also be influenced by unexpected events such as bad weather, construction delays, or changes to the design. In addition, the construction of tall structures can be complex and requires specialized knowledge, equipment, and labor, which can also affect the duration of the project. Overall, the duration of constructing a tall building can be a significant investment of time and resources, and careful planning and management are necessary to ensure a successful outcome. Thanks for watching. Please share the video.